Peace, peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. We're not going too far in the future. We're not going too far in the past. Right now. Technically, we are peeping into the future. This has relevance to our now. My airport, so y'all excuse me. These planes fly. Full moon in Scorpio, May 18th. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my best. I'm working on make this short and sweet as possible. Y'all already know with full moon, and I don't have to regurgitate all these different aspects. But full moon, emotions are full. Moon deals with the waters. You know what I'm saying? The waters is the emotions. Matter of fact, that's why water signs, deal with emotions, so much. The Pisces, the Scorpio, and the Cancer. It's those deep inner emotions. Pisces, deal with people on the way of feeling and emotions and like on the real, like a connection on that level. Cancer, protective, that mama energy, that intuitive energy. Scorpio diving into the depths of the subconscious and sensitive to energies and certain aspects, on that level. But again, full moon in Scorpio, so we're gonna be dealing with a lot of intense emotions, deep emotions in connection with the subconscious mind. Emotions about our sexuality, and again, sexuality or sex is not just about a physical aspect, it's also energetically as well. But we tapping in to the realm of just going deep within ourselves again. Scorpio is in connection with Mars and Pluto. Mars deals with desire, willpower, taking action, physical energy, sexual excitement, acting decisively and being, having a legitimate aim or decisiveness with your actions, you know what I'm saying? So with that moon energy is going to be your emotions in connection with these energies. And with the Pluto energy is about transformation, transmutation, elimination, total rebirth. Total rebirth. I know what I be wanting to say, total rebirth, whatever. Total rebirth. And it also deals with focused willpower on our own transformation. So again, and that's why we've been dealing with these energies. Again, this full moon coming on the 18th of May. We like 4 days as far as now when I'm recording this. We're a little bit before it, but it's still, affecting a lot of us right now. And matter of fact, just in general, the planetary transits, you got 4 different planets in Taurus when this full moon in Scorpio is going on. You're going to have Sun in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, and I already did a video speaking of how Uranus is going to be in Taurus for the next 7 years. So you got the Sun in Taurus dealing with how you experiencing life and expressing one's individuality through that Taurus energy, through the 5 senses, through the sensuality, dealing with physical sensations and the appreciation of it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's also the Venus energy as well, and then the Mercury energy is how we think and communicate. So thinking and communicating from a sensual 5 senses, how you deal with the physical realm type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like communication about energies of possessiveness. You're also a lot of things going to be dealing with your emotions towards stubbornness, you know what I'm saying? Because Taurus energy, you know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't say emotions necessarily, because again, that's a full moon in Scorpio. But again, you got Taurus Sun in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, and you got Venus at home in Taurus. So you're really gonna have a strong expression of affection and that feeling of appreciation. Again, Venus energy, emotionally colored taste, value, sharing, being social, the urge to express affection, being harmonious. So that energy is going to be there. And again, Uranus in Taurus for the next 7 years. Also aspecting right now, you got Mars in Cancer. So aspects of your physical and sexual expression from the realm of like feeling cared about and protected. You know what I'm saying? That energy will pop up. Like your willpower and assertiveness is gonna be affected by your emotions and basically your caution of self-protection, because Cancer is like, that shell, like they cautious, you know what I'm saying? And so your willpower and assertiveness is going to be applied with a certain level of cautiousness dealing with your self-protection, and also your willpower and assertiveness being affected by your emotions as well, that energy too. Again, right now, the moon in a water sign, again, water, when the full moon is out, that affects the tides, it affects the waters, and we got water in our body, so the water in our body is going to be, moving and, dealing with this intense energy. So again, you got the full moon, which is again like a feminine energy, in the essence of it. Because matter of fact, again, it deals with our feelings and emotions, that our water in essence. And then Scorpio, water sign, which water in essence deals with the feminine energy. Hence the fact of, the two upside down triangles. One upside down triangle represents earth, the other one represents water. So like right now, the planetary transit is going to deal deeply with earth and water. So, a lot of practicality, a lot of being grounded in your physical nature within this realm, a lot of love and intuitive vibrations being expressed, and again that divine feminine energy just really coming in strong with this full moon and Scorpio energy due to the planetary transits dealing a lot with water and earth. Again, we're gonna be dealing with how you feel, like the things that makes you feel comfortable with yourself, on a deeper level. All those things is being brought to the forefront. you know like how do you react to changes and experiences is also going to be from a emotional and sensitive area. So like like how certain things, you react with your emotions and your sensitivity, those things are going to be brought up, like, and show you, like, all right, in this situation, this how your emotions and feelings, like this is how you instinctively react on an emotional level, or feel, or dealing with your feelings when this happens. And when this happens, and again, we just basically, like, this is a deep you know uh reflective vibe, like just deep reflection, deep emotions. It's gonna be very intense. Matter of fact, your intuition and psychic abilities is gonna be very sensitive during this time. You're gonna be feeling intense energies due to these abilities being sensitive. And also, gonna be dealing with your emotions towards your self-image. You know, and what makes you feel inwardly secure about yourself. you know all these things, again, like emotions, and like in the deepest aspect, basically, like, again, this full moon in Scorpio is asking for us to not run away from ourselves, and especially the deeper aspects of ourselves, those deeper waters. you know uh from darkness let there be light. From the triple darkness is where we come, that primordial mother. Those waters, and with the subconscious realm, and in connection with water as well. you know but again, dealing with our soul's deepest yearnings, uh that's gonna come up. But basically, that's it. Again, I don't want to make this video too long. Crystals to work with at this time, you can use satellite. And matter of fact, check out my video where I speak on satellite and Aquarius energy, and basically how Aquarius is connected to the cell salt of salt. Like, the cell salt for uh, Aquarius is salt itself. And satellite, also, matter of fact, satellite is called satellite because it has sodium in it, and sodium, balances out the waters within the body. You know what I'm saying? Or balances out emotions. So satellite helps to balance out emotions. And again, shout out to Illuminati Congo. Because that's what kind of sparked that video, was hearing this song about jewels and how you spoke on that satellite. I just caught like a download about it. Other crystals to work with be azurite, malachite. Malachite, very good with that. Again, because the sacral chakra. So, now, in fact, working with crystals that work with the sacral chakra is going to be very, very, like I say, key, and it'll help a lot right now. Especially, again, like copper-based crystals, because that's connected to the Venus energy, and it's connected to the sacral chakra. So that's double, the Scorpio energy deals with, like that sacral chakra area, the sexual energy, but also, emotional desires, the way we express ourselves, friendliness, that's all sacral chakra energy. So, definitely dealing with any crystals. Matter of fact, carnelian, actually epidote to be a good crystal right now, dealing with emotions. Lamar, rhyolite. And matter of fact, I did a video about rhyolite not too long ago, and how it lined up with the Libra. It was like a full moon in Libra, or new moon in Libra, or something like that. And I was working with rhyolite and tree agate or something at the time, and those kind of correlated with that energy. Rhodochrosite would be another good crystal to work with, because also too we're going to be dealing with our mood as well. Like how we talk about mood swings, and they talk about like, oh man, when a woman, in her cycle, she all moody and this and that. You know what I'm saying? For one, too, just to in here too, because this is gonna get deeper. Like, we're starting to realize, man, to have more reverence and respect for the divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? That energy, the divine energy, the feminine energy, you know what I'm saying, out here dealing with all these aspects of, like, having a cycle and bringing beings into this realm, and then they're real sensitive to energy, you know what I'm saying, and on that aspect, that's why masculine energy, is that fiery, like, protective aspect, because on another level, we should provide situations for, queens to be in a stable environment, so they don't have to be seeing silly shit about Donald Trump and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because again, at the end of the day, not saying stick your head in the ground, none of that, but it is important. If certain beings have a strong manifestation ability, then it makes sense to make sure that those beings would be in the environment, seeing things in alignment with, harmony and peace and bliss and, and just being, you know what I'm saying? So that is something that, also may come up too, because a lot of, again, we dealing with, a lot of Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn and Saturn in Capricorn. So a lot of karmic energy coming up, and in correlation with a lot of deep transformation, you know what I'm saying? And again, and just dealing with a lot with our physical being in this incarnation, within this lifetime. And realizing our soul purpose and things of this nature is going to be coming to us as well. But, that's basically it, y'all. Again, dealing with the deeper aspects of our emotions, diving deep, emotions connected with sexuality, emotions connected with being secretive, that secretive vibration of the Scorpio energy as well. Again, water signs in general. Water signs deal with, again, sensitivity. It deals with the unconscious mind, or the unconsciousness of reality. So not like the conscious world, but again, that underworld, a deeper, because in essence, the underworld, like the pineal gland, the nigra substantia, substantia nigra, I forgot how you say it, but that, that black dot, Osiris, Krishna, like all those little terminologies and all that to speak on that aspect, and into the underworld. But again, we're going to be dealing with our intuition, purification and purgitation, psychic sensitivity, deep reflection, bringing up energies of our habitual secrecy and need for privacy, and again, and our emotions connected with those energies, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's our emotions and our feelings towards dealing with, basically these water or Scorpio aspects, our emotions towards how we deal with, again, our desire, our willpower towards action, our physical energy, sexual excitement, and again, our emotional energy in connection with transformation and transmutation and total rebirth, and uh, transmuting all these old energies in order to, again, like transmuting all these caterpillar energies in order to fly away as the butterfly. So this full moon in Scorpio is bringing us into a deep, intense energy in essence. But that's basically it. Again, I spoke on the crystals to work with already. Just to name a few. Even if I didn't say it, ametrine also. Ametrine to be good, helps to balance things out. Ametrine is like citrine and amethyst, together. And citrine itself, helping to be lighthearted and joyous while dealing with these deeper energies. Because, it's going to be, taking you into some deep, aspects of yourself. And a lot of us, where if we been dealing more with our ego, is it's going to seem very scary to our ego to deal with these deeper aspects of ourselves, because the ego knows that. And again, we do have a healthy balance of having an ego, but there's certain aspects of our ego that hinder us from being in alignment with our true, with our soul self, you know what I'm saying? And the ego knows that, so it tries to keep us away from certain aspects. But that's basically it. Remembering to make sure you protect yourself. You make sure and just go with the flow of things. Learning how to be in the moment and doing whatever you feel is best in your moment. You know what I'm saying? Because again, life is not about stressing out and trying, like, if you're working, and even and we even we're only working and doing these things because we have let things get so far out of hand that we playing the chess game of, say for instance, making videos and doing things of this nature. But this fucking cell phone should be off. I should be sitting somewhere with a queen, or however it goes for you. Kings sit with queens sit with kings, however y'all, again, open relationships, closed relationships, whatever, but like just sitting around enjoying each other on a sensual, sexual, sapiosexual, energetic, blissful level, and just letting that be our reality. You know what I'm saying? And being in the moment, like that's all it is. All this other shit, that's where it gets deeper. Where you realize again how much we really are playing a chess game. Again, these cell phones, all this thing within, like this realm is a dream realm. This realm, as a matter of fact, tapping into that Scorpio full moon energy. Because matter of fact, another thing, and that's probably why I brought it up at the last minute. We're going to be tapping deeper into the dream realm as well right now. It's probably why low key I've been kind of slowing up on my herb intake lately. Tapping into that realm and going deep. Seeing parts and aspects of ourselves that that we may have been running from. But the only way to transmute and really grow is to not run away from yourself. You can't fix a broke leg if you're running away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my leg broke, but I don't want to look at it because it's negative and it hurts. And well, if you don't look at it, that motherfucker gonna stay hurt and get infected and get worse. I digress. Full moon, May 18th. Don't forget to pull out the candles. Candles putting the brain waves in the alpha state. The alpha state is in the subconscious, opens up the subconscious for programming, That's it. Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. But not going too